This is Colin Dijs, and in this video you'll see a live masterclass recording. For the entire month of December, every day I will give you a specific part of the masterclasses. I will prepare a playlist to the side, so no matter when you're watching this, you can click on the playlist, go to the next video, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, until the masterclass is completed, and then there will be a next one available. If you want to attend these masterclasses live with me, ask your questions all about native ads, check the link in the description below for very affordable group coaching. I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Yeah, you might want to keep your eye on that stuff.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so far so good. Not looking too shabby. At least the traffic is cheap. So you have a lot of data by investing little. And that's why it's smart for everybody. If it's your first campaign, started in tier 2, tier 3 geo, can't really go wrong with that. You know, almost $50. Look how much data you have.
Sure.
And now it's up to you to read everything.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Any additional questions you might have?
No, I think just to like recap what you just said, you would suggest me to test different offer pages rather than landers at this point, just to make sure.
Yeah, in your situation, I would focus on one variable at a time. And the most important variable right now is to get opt-ins, leads.
Right.
Right. I have another question for you. Are leads being pushed back as conversions in the tracker, or are they only registered as sales conversions in the tracker? That's a good question, eh?
Yeah. I'm not sure, because I even look at the stats at Terra Leads, and they haven't also registered any conversions.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so.
I thought I did something there, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then just being patient for now, and then we'll see what this campaign might do. Hopefully you'll have an update by next week.
Yeah.
As long as it keeps spending. Yeah, but I agree with Ross. There should be a little bit of a boost to get it to spend quicker.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. I don't know, Don, Hector, how long did you guys wait before I let you into the meeting? Did you guys have to wait long or not? Because I think Michael has been waiting for like 20 minutes, but I didn't see him, so I just let him in right now.
Yeah, about 10 minutes. Yeah.
10 minutes? Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
I usually get like a notification, but like I don't. I'll ask him. Astrid is here, but he's connecting with audio. Michael? Welcome, Michael. How are you? Did you wait long or not?
No, about 5-7 minutes.
5-7 minutes, my bad. Sorry, apologies. I have not been that sharp. But Astrid, I let you in immediately. You showed up perfectly on the right moment. For our new friends, any campaigns you would like to share? Michael, Astrid, perhaps? Not for now?
I had a review with Ross this morning.
After the review, do you any additional questions, perhaps?
Yeah, I think they got answered in my chat, and now I'm just working to optimize my front end. I need to find better images.
Okay, fair enough. Do you still make your own creatives?
I have a variety of images. I have some of my own creatives. I have some illustrations, and I use some other images too, you know, from various sources.
Okay, perfect.
Found in Google, etc.
All right, perfect. Then we will go to Willie. You.
Yes. How can we change the offer on MGID? Because I read the guidelines. It is against the rule to redirect your end link. Is it okay?
Yes. According to the terms and conditions, they lay out the rules as they would serve you, right? So people do not do anything dodgy. You could change in your rotator the link of the offer and nothing will happen, right? What happens with these systems is compliance-wise, they send crawlers through the link, right? They're basically compliance bots, which check if the URL is still the same. If the system would be alerted that the link is no longer the same, then it will go back and review, right? Then they will review it again, and usually you don't even notice it's that quick, right? It might go for 5 minutes and then it's back. If you do this over and over and over again, they think you're trying to cheat the compliance, right? With a cloaking software or whatever. In that case, they close your account and they do not deposit you your money back. And that's why in the terms and conditions, it says you cannot change your links. So one example, they don't allow nudity, right? Adult on mainstream. I have a software which basically shows MGID a Nutra campaign, but in real time, the real people go to an adult campaign. Obviously, they don't want this because it's not allowed, right? The contracts that they have with the publishers says no nudity. And then obviously they would ban me and not give me my money back because I'm doing something illegal, what I'm not supposed to be doing. In your case, if you just want to add a different variation of the offer, they don't care, right? It's all good. Best case scenario, you just tell your account manager, hey, I'm going to rotate the offer with 5 different pages. Would this go back into review or not? They will probably say, nah. If it's the similar domain, they have all kinds of checklists, like domain has to be the same, the product has to be the same. In that case, it doesn't even go back into review because they have other things to do. They're busy enough. Make sense?
Okay, thank you.
So short answer, yes, you can just change the links. Perfect. Even in my case, I just rotated 8 different offers, but the privacy policy went only to 1 offer. So I told them, how can I link the privacy policy to 8 different offers? That's not possible. And they were like, oh yeah, you're right. I have approved the campaign. So maybe I should work at MGID compliance. Might be a new good job for me. Who knows? Anybody else with some questions that we have? No? All good? Mr. Ronzini.
Yeah, it's a basic question that I always had before starting media buy, actually. I saw we are all promoting weight loss offer, but what you think about this particular quarter? We are near to Christmas, so
Yes.
would you think it's still the best vertical
No.
to promote?
No.
Or it's a time where would be wiser to promote some other sub verticals?
Yes, but the media buying, especially in your beginner years, what we say the first year, year and a half, 2 years of your media buying experience, should be focused on one vertical, right? You really need to master that one vertical. So although the traction might go down, the traction only goes down maybe after 10th of December, right? When people's focus really shifts. So you have enough time, but definitely from the 23rd of December until the 1st of January, your Nutra sales will go down 90%, right? Your funnel might be great. People might be at home. There will still be sales. It will just be less significant. And then in the first week, especially on native, it picks up around the 3rd, the 4th, and then the boom comes. Things which are great in the 4th quarter are e-commerce, for example, which doesn't do that well in the first quarter, right? It also does great in summer, depending on what kind of product you have. Insurance does great in the first quarter, but your skill as a media buyer is to make conversions year round, and not only when it benefits you, right? Even when you look at markets like stock trading, crypto trading, everybody can make money when the market is up, right? You should be able to make money when the market is down. That is where the true money is made. The same thing with the media buying is you need to be able to get consistent conversions. Wealth, health, and dating will always be the perfect triangle. In the end of the 4th quarter, it's definitely wealth because people spend a lot of money, so they need more money. and they're lonely, right, during these periods. So dating takes like a huge rocket ship like 2 weeks before Christmas, New Year's, because people trying to look for dates. If you look at like a chart of Tinder Premium or whatever it's called, it will go like all skyrocket just before New Year's. Because for the parties, they're looking for dates, all that stuff. Although dating, the most money is made on like, I think 35, 40-year-old males, right? That's where like the most money is centered. And crypto is basically good. Crypto offers, binary, Forex is basically good all year round because people always need more money. But specifically during that period, it's a little better. The reason I show you guys weight loss is because you guys all run weight loss. And if I would show you crypto, I don't think most people here have the budget to run crypto. Because I would say crypto would be best run on, let's say, start on like a 5K a day kind of thing. Fun,
it's the
but
big
not
boy
so fun.
game. Yeah?
Yeah, that's, I would say, if you are really in the expertise of the market, right? If you really know what you're doing, then you run these type of offers. And what you'll usually notice is the campaigns at that point are launched by software, not by a media buyer. And these softwares are very expensive, right? So the budget are like between 20 and 200K a day. And they just launch campaigns and everything is optimized by software. So nothing is done by hand, which is quite cool. If you, so what you will see in strings, so once you rip lenders, sometimes you might see it will say Pablo fee 1.6, EU only, DE version 6, English sub, click URL, domain use. It has like all the parameters of the software where it basically pulls in. So it will do Pablo fee 1, then a different lender, Pablo fee 2, and then it will do it in English, in German, in French, all the countries available, all the languages. So for one country, one offer, it spits out like 60 different campaigns, right? And then obviously what they have is complete domination over the market. They control all the bids. And that's basically the next level for them would be like direct media buys, where they media buy without competition. And these are usually either the big agencies, but usually it's like Eastern European agencies, which use, I don't want to say dirty money, but definitely not clean money, right? They're just in the business. Within 1 year, they need to make as much money and then they shut down the business. And you will see a lot of these affiliate networks, advertisers, but also media buying agencies on like SMS, email, native display come up about any country which doesn't have good tax regulations. Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Latvia in the back, Russia, where there's a lot of employees. They're so smart, right? They have such good tech infrastructure. The electricity is cheap. The offices are cheap, and they just do amazing things. So if you could connect with like Russian media buyers or where they speak Russian, definitely do so, because they always have some insane tricks. They always know things first before anybody else knows it, because they make the strategies, right? That's why, but it's very difficult because usually their English is not so good. The same thing with the Chinese media buyers, right? It's just that market is so locked off because nobody really can connect with them properly. They don't speak English, they have their own offers, right? But they are really, really insane level of media buying, different level. I don't even remember the question, what you said in the beginning, because I went on a ramble again, but yeah.
Yeah, the best of vertical according to the time of the year, but
Oh, right.
stuff, really.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing stuff.
And usually what you see in like big media buying companies is they have, I hate it so much, right? You come into their office, they have like a beautiful office and they have like these cubicles of like 4 or 6 people, and they have like these flags, and each, they media buy only that country. So they have like a German flag. Okay, this team is responsible for Germany. And it just looks so dumb, like they're children on a school bus. But then there's usually 2 or 3 people responsible for the same vertical. And then you have like a full floor with like all kinds of flags. So the sales team, once they need like leads or something for a specific country, they know which table to go to. And it's really efficient structure. It just looks funny. And something you wouldn't expect, right? It's not, yeah. When I talk with those people, it's like they don't, or at least maybe they do, but it feels like they don't have a perception of what kind of money they're spending, right? Because they get salary plus commission.